finally we moved on to what happened at Nintendo, which was, let me see, I'm pulling
Let's start
it.
off with that mech game.
Yes, Damon. It's probably Demon. That's so weird.
Damon. Oh yeah,
Damon Wayans Ex Machina.
Damon Jr.
I'll say Damon Wayans.
Oh,
It's Jamaican Damon Wayans.
yeah. Or Demon
Or
Jamaican.
Blue
Demon Damon Wayans.
Demon Damon Wayans.
What was his name? Damon. Isn't that a wrestler? Damon Jr.
Blue Demon Jr.
Yeah, something like that.
There's a new mech game called Damon.
That shit looks cool.
It looks cool.
I'm not into mech games like that.
No,
The
but
only game I really played was Robotech and Armored Core.
Yeah, but I like what it showed. So
It looks really.
cool,
It looks so anime.
Yeah,
But
so-
I happen to like that.
yeah, it's like something new, so that's cool. So this is not in order, so I'm just gonna, because I don't remember what specific path they went in besides the end.
The next
so.
game was Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like the expansion for it.
Okay, so
I thought it was a new game, and I got really excited until I saw the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because I didn't play anything. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to miss out on this because I will have to play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and then play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Then I get the expansion.
But yeah, it's just DLC.
Yeah, it's just DLC.
So, and it's out in September. So
So I guess I'm gonna have to miss out on that.
yeah, they showed. Let's see, Pokemon. They talk more about Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu.
That game's
and
not
Eevee.
online.
No, I mean it's fine. I guess it's more like Pokemon Go related.
I don't think that. Yeah, this is not even like the next Pokemon.
No,
This is not the Pokemon. game
No,
that
they
we're
did not
waiting
talk about that at all.
for. Yeah,
So,
that's probably like they probably have their own like Nintendo Direct
probably
coming later the year,
Yeah,
maybe.
Probably once this is out. Fortnite's comes to the Switch.
Yeah, wasn't that leaked?
Yeah, that was leaked. So, Octopath
Yeah.
Traveler.
That's made by Square Enix, and
Yes,
I could be interested in that game because
it looks cool. I like
It
what
reminds me of Bravely Default.
I think it's the Bravely Default people.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think it is.
The guy who did it didn't do Bravely Default.
But I think
It's by Square Enix. The Square Enix else something.
But I think the studio that did it did it. Like
Clever?
maybe not
I wanna
maybe
say-
not the specific dude, but I did hear the words Bravely Default during the weekend or during that thing.
It's
While you look that up, I'll just say it looks cool. It's coming to Switch soon.
It's made by the developers is Acquire Core.
Who did Bravely Default?
It's not up here.
No, well,
Because I remember
I'm gonna look this up.
Bravely Default was made by Silicon Studio.
Oh, okay.
But it was both but also Square Enix Co. So they're both under that.
Huh. Okay. Well,
But I want to finish that game.
yeah. It looks cool. I like the way it looked.
Yeah.
Super Mario Party.
Yeah, that game's also not online.
That's fine. You don't really. You don't want to play Mario Party online.
Why not?
Because if you can play online, you should probably play other games than Mario Party. Mario Party should not be your first.
Some
choice.
people. I don't know.
I don't think
I saw some people in my timeline was bummed about that.
These people need something else. Mario Party. I understand if you want to play in person. Online, it's a little weird.
I guess.
Because hey, let's have this part. Let's play this party game online. Like I don't know. That's
It'd be nice to have that feature.
Sure, yeah, I would expect it.
Yeah.
But they announced and showed Fire Emblem Three Houses for the Switch, which I'm really excited about because I really like Fire Emblem.
You like Fire Emblem?
I really like that 3DS game I played.
Oh, okay. You beat that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that game.
So you in the Fire Emblem games now, huh?
I guess, yeah, or at least tactics wise, like those like strategy type games.
They're not using the sprites anymore.
Yes, and it looks good.
They're using 3D models and Persona arts, kind of Persona art style.
Yeah,
It looks cool though. I really like the way it looked.
yeah.
Would I play it? Probably not, unless you get it.
I want to play that game.
If you get it, I just play it here, or I just watch you play it.
you could just borrow that 3D. Oh wait, no, I bought that game digitally. Forget
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I don't think I would play it anyway. I think about opening my 3DS too.
I have a couple of games I haven't played on my 3DS. So I won't feel
Time
like
to
playing.
boot that shit up.
Yeah. And then after I announced that, then it just became the Smash Brothers.
Really? They showed games in between. There was a slide. There's like a montage of games. Fighters is coming.
Fighters, yeah.
There's this really good, interesting game I'm looking forward to. It's called Ninjala.
That's right.
They
yeah.
showed like a brief thing of it, but there's a teaser trailer of it online. It looks like a mix between Splatoon and ARMS a little bit. It's like you're like these. It's a very colorful game. Like I said, it looks like Splatoon. You have like these ninjas. They all have like this bubblegum type projectile.
I did. I remember seeing that and being like, that looks like that's Splatoon. That's not Splatoon.
There's a character that looks like somebody from Splatoon. In the trailer, they have a baby. They use a Baby Metal song,
really?
which is pretty cool. I was like, wait, what? But it looks really nice. It looks like a 4-player, like, not a shooter, but like you're in like this arena and you play with 4 people and you're just using like weapons and stuff and sort of you're using like the bubble gum for like different things like traversing from building to building, or if you, because like it gets bigger and you see like the character hanging on to and you're floating down. You're able to shoot the balloon and they all look like they have specials. Like there's like this black samurai character or this black ninja character and he does like this tornado bubblegum shit. It looks really cool. Like I'm really interested in it. As a game I'm like most likely interested. Like one of the Nintendo games that are coming to the Switch that I'm looking forward to. Because I might get that by the time the Switch.
I skipped over the announced Overcooked 2.
Oh, okay. I think I did see that.
It's out August 7th. I never played the first one. I always wanted to play. I heard it was fun. Killer Queen Black, which is a 5.
Hollow Knight,
yes. Like you said, Dragon Ball. There's something else.
Demon Souls or Dark Souls, but that's been announced already.
Yeah, so they kind of showed stuff like that, like here's what's coming to the Switch.
Monster Hunter Ultimate.
That's right.
Not new Monster Hunter. I don't know what Monster Hunter.
It was something. They kind of showed that stuff, but it was only like an hour or so. And then they showed Smash Brothers.
I feel like it was like a good 25 minutes.
A really long time.
Hey, man.
I liked it, but I also feel like they could have done it separately. Like for people who are interested in because this is a Nintendo Direct. Yeah. They said, hey, they didn't say this is the Smash Direct.
I know, but people came there for Smash.
But other people also came there.
I know, but majority of people.
No, I don't think that's fair. They should have said up front, hey, this is mostly going to be Smash.
If they didn't have nothing else to show, then.
Well, they should have let people know ahead of time then. Or something like that. Because people went in being like, oh, there's that Metroid game they announced.
Yeah.
They can show off
I think
Pokemon.
they're saving that for another Direct.
They can show Animal Crossing. So, if you're not interested in Smash, I see why people didn't like this Direct. Like, a lot of people were disappointed by this Direct.
A lot of people wanted Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Because I like the Smash stuff. I really like that they spent a lot of time on it, but they should have done it outside of the Direct.
They might still do another one. They might do a longer one.
But I'm saying, you made people sit through and then direct all the Smash stuff and then ended it with that. Like, people were thinking oh, okay, then after this we'll do Metroid stuff. They should have done it separately.
I was to be honest, I was expecting more though.
Yeah, the Smash stuff, I feel like they should have talked about Smash. And then there was no reason for them to literally go through almost every single character's change in that video. Like that should have been a separate thing, either right on the Treehouse stream or its own Direct, where just this is what I like patch notes, and I thought it was cool, but it should not have been in that entire Direct. It almost feels like it makes it look a little bit bad that they were like, well, we have an hour to show and we have nothing else to show, so let's just show all of this about Smash. They should have done it. It should have ended earlier or something like that, and done it separately. So people who wanna know more about Smash, like you or me or everybody, all the people who are interested in Smash, can go then watch it separately. And everyone who's not interested in Smash doesn't watch it.
I think it was fun.
But you're interested in Smash. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying
even for people who aren't interested in Smash, had to sit through 25 minutes of Smash, and that's not cool. That wasn't. They could have done it better.
Yeah.
I understand why a lot of people put this lower on their press conference list, because if you look at it from if you don't like Smash,
I know that
there wasn't really anything in this thing for anything else.
Yeah.
So
like I said, I was expecting to do put more.
Yeah, like
Bayonetta 3 or Metro Prime.
Yeah,
I was actually expecting Metro Prime 4.
Yeah, they announced they were going to show that. They could have showed anything, but they didn't, and I feel like they could have done it. But they could have done it better.
It's kind of like the sports stuff. For EA, whenever they do sports stuff, I got to sit through that.
Yeah, and that's why. And I think the thing is, everyone always brings it up. EA is, why do you guys keep that stuff in there? No one cares about. They did for all the shit we give the EA one now. At least the sports stuff was 4 minutes this year.
But they kept going back to it though.
I thought they just skipped right over it.
No, because they did stuff about FIFA. And then they went to the Madden stuff. They jumped.
That's right. They jumped back and forth. They still aren't great about it, but yeah,
they do it every year though.
Yeah, but they should stop. doing it every year. Or at least yeah, I mean, sports makes them a lot of money. So
that's like you said with the Smash, they should have their own little thing.
Yeah, so like I wish they would have done that for this.
It could have been worse though.
I mean, it's if you.
I don't see it as that bad though.
I can understand why people see it as bad because they like besides Smash, there's nothing on this list that's like crazy, like. There's no Bayonetta, there's no Animal Crossing, there's no Metroid, there's like nothing on this list is super crazy.
Would that stuff even get like I don't even if they had it probably wouldn't have been crazy.
I think it would have helped
because they already announced it.
Yeah, but you would go in being like, I want to see more Bayonetta. I want to see.
I mean, if they had showed another trailer, yeah, sure.
Something else for people who own a Wii, for people who own a Switch who aren't interested in Smash.
I know, but I'm saying though, like. Even if they showed it, they would. I'm like, okay, that's cool. We actually get to see more Bayonetta, and then on the show floor, then that's when I can take out my own time and do it. Watch the stuff that they have to show.
But the Smash stuff?
No, for Bayonetta, if they would have showed it. Yeah. But like, if they did show it, it still wouldn't have been crazy because I already know it's coming.
Sure.
I don't think Nintendo can like.
But they didn't, like I'm saying, they didn't give anything to anybody else.
I know.
This was
this was their big game.
They should have maybe let people know ahead of time, like, hey, the focus is on Smash, like.
A lot of articles made it like that though.
I mean, everyone knew this was going to be about Smash, but they should have made it let know like, hey, this is mostly going to because half of this thing is Smash. Like any other year, like even when they announced the other stuff, like it's not the half of the show is not Smash.
Yeah,
it's 10-15 minutes at most. Like the half of the show was a lot on Smash.
Yeah,
which they could have maybe let you know up front, like, hey, we're not. This is mostly a Smash Direct completely. That way, people go in. Not coming out being like, well, as someone who's not interested in Smash Brothers, there's this. I came out of this being disappointed. Like they could have done a better job about that.
Sure.
But anyway, let's get actually into Smash. Because holy shit, did they spend a lot?
They did.
I liked when it was just like, all right, we turned this into like a patch notes. This is a patch notes video.
Like part of it, like maybe like 5 minutes, or maybe less than 5 minutes or maybe like 5 minutes of it was patch notes.
Yeah, I'd say 7 probably. Where they go through all the characters.
Yeah, but they didn't really necessarily go through all of them.
No. But like they're like, hey, we added 2 versions of Marth or Roy or whatever, and their voices are different. Can you tell? Like that's super deep. That's stuff you would see on like a patch notes list put out.
Yeah.
So I was like, really? They were going into mad detail for this. That like I don't think anyone really needed to know that they changed the voice.
I think it was cool.
Like because you could barely hear it.
No, yeah. There's like it's like even like with the Bayonetta thing. If you choose a different Bayonetta, like the bullets sound different, but it was like a small like difference. It wasn't that big of a difference between those. But I mean, they explained most of the game, like the stages and the trophies,
the stages,
and the trophy assists, and what else? Like who's coming back? Basically the whole like formula of like Smash and everything.
Yeah. So it's called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And every character who's ever been in Smash Brothers is in it. Which was funny because I was talking to Brandon about it like day before, and he was like, "Who do you think they're going to announce?" I was like, "Well, if that game is actually out this year, they have to announce most of the roster." Because they can't do that, and then they'll do a slow like, here's who else is in it, and they just said like, fuck it, like no, guess what? You don't have to guess. Everyone's in this shit. Like who's coming back? Everyone.
Which is the only person that didn't come back was Charizard.
No, he's in it.
No, because he's part of Pokemon Trainer.
I think that still counts.
I know, but because maybe some people just want to play as Charizard.
Sure, but he was technically in it originally as Pokemon Trainer. Then he became Charizard. Then he's still like I wonder if you could still play that game as Charizard.
I don't think so. I didn't see him on the list.
Maybe.
So everybody technically didn't come back.
Sure.
I want Charizard only. I mean Charizard.
So yeah, originally when they announced that everybody was coming back, I originally thought like, oh, this game is not gonna be balanced at all. But then I thought about it longer and I was like, actually, that might be the opposite because they kind of already know how everyone plays. So it actually might be pretty well balanced because they're not introducing any new characters besides Ridley.
An Inkling.
And
so one more character.
Yeah, one more. Really? Yeah, one more.
It's supposed to be like 66 or 65.
I thought counting the clones, yeah.
But I think even though with that, because those are the same numbers. Like Daisy, like say Daisy's 18. I think I meant to say Peach is 18. Daisy would be 18E or something like that. I think that's how it goes. I want to say if not, then that's weird. Then it should be way more than that.
Yeah.
But no, I think that game is pretty balanced because I watched the whole Invitational last night.
Also, it's not done. So
yeah, Sakurai saw he saw some bugs that he needs to fix. It was pretty cool.
I heard there was someone Bayonetta did something and there was boost.
Yeah, because he pulled off that combo that you just kill people. So, so he said, some bugs, and then people's like, so people was like, man, Bayonetta's getting nerfed.
Yeah, I mean, technically you can't nerf something that's not out yet.
I mean, if it's the same thing,
I guess if it's the same thing from because you're right. This would be a nerf.
That's how what's his name won Evo. I forgot his name, but he won with Bayonetta.
Yeah. So once I thought like, oh hey, there's every character, but they've already kind of worked on all these characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like this could be a pretty well balanced game just because they've had technically since the beginning to kind of bounce all these characters out. Mm-hmm. So
and some of those characters are from Melee, and this game is like a crossbreed of like Melee and Smash Wii U.
Yeah. So and Brawl technically because Wolf never showed up again.
Yeah.
So
but I don't even think they use anything from Brawl.
Probably not.
They just use the characters.
Yeah, characters.
So Brawl's going to actually get better because they said and when they explained them, they said they changed up like some of his moves, not like actual moves, but like the way they work.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be pretty. Cool.
I came away going. So like they kind of should focus. Then they like went into detail, which we're not going to go into in this one. Like specific detail of just certain characters' move, like differences and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of it was just like, hey, their final smash has changed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they kind of went into detail for that, and then showed like stages and trophies, like we mentioned, and then kind of the big thing was they kind of focused on like some gameplay changes, or just like when it's 1v1, like they do more damage now. You can't. What is it? You can't
dodge. You can't spot dodge too many.
Yeah,
times.
like which is like a very. I think that's as someone who's not really played that much. I played Smash and I've watched it, but. As someone, I think that's an interesting change.
Yeah, because they're I think doing that they're causing like the game to be more like a rush down fighter. It's much quicker than it was.
Yeah.
When I watched it, it was much quicker. But they're making everything more like much faster paced, and they're making you actually like fight each other. Because once you see people do it, you're actually gonna get in there, like because you don't want to dodge too much. But yeah, they're making the game a little more like a rushdown type.
Like it seems like as someone who kind of wants to get into Smash, it seems like it's a fun party game, but it seems like the thing that everyone kind of wanted, where they wanted to make it more fighting game-ish, is kind of having true because they're focusing on the one versus one stuff more. Yeah. So like, obviously that affects tournaments. So like I'm more interested in that stuff of just like they're kind of like how can I say with them doing all of this, it feels like they're kind of. Changing the like we're kind of making this a different like it is technically like a port almost, but it's more like it's a port in that we're bringing all the characters, but we're kind of changing the game itself.
It's a port from Smash Wii U or Smash 4, but they're making it more like a fighting game in this one. They're like there's definitely changes catered into like the Melee scene, which is like the most fighting-ish out of everyone.
I would assume that's why, yeah.
But hopefully, like, I stopped seeing freaking, like, Melee show up.
No, I mean, people aren't going to stop bringing. I feel like some of that is just down to, like, that's just what they live. They want to carry around CRTs. But I like the change they're doing into it. That makes me more interested in that game.
There's a lot of, like, new stuff that it's really cool about the game. Like, when I saw, they said, like, air dodging, you have more control of it now. Helps you get backstage. I mean, it was always like that, but they made it much more easier.
Yeah, like the
short hopping is easier now. All you do is just press up, jump in A instead of like tapping the jump button instead of holding it. That's how you do in other games. There's actually like a little indicator of like when you go off the stage, and you don't know where you're at on the screen, but there's a little box indicator that says how far you're away from like getting back into like the area which you can see. When you hit somebody, like when you see somebody flying, it's much quicker. But it's not like they're gonna like you're not killing them. They just go up quicker now.
Yeah.
You can take footstooling, which is like when somebody jumps on your head and then they push you down, you automatically hit the ground. You can actually take that now. I think that there's a parry system, which is
like that,
perfect shielding.
Perfect shielding, yeah.
But it's like technically a parry is basically when you do it, when you hold like the shield button, you let go at the right time, you're able to like punish somebody easier now because they're gonna be recovering. There's I think there's grab teching now.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. And when there's a lot of cool new stuff.
Yeah,
There's like the versus screen looks cool. Like there's a big score that pops up when somebody dies. There's like close-ups when you like about to KO somebody.
Yeah, I think I like the change in this, and I feel like this is kind of like their beginning of a new start maybe for the Smash stuff. Like obviously we won't see another Smash game for a while, but I feel like with bringing everybody in and changing it up, like they're taking it in a different direction.
And there'll probably be like some DLC down the road, maybe like as the game progressed, like how they did with the other one.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that because I'm just gonna be on For Glory all the time.
It looks cool. They also announced GameCube controllers and Ridley's coming to it. So
they broke down the Inkling's moveset as well.
Yeah,
but yeah, Ridley's coming. That trailer looks pretty cool. His final Smash, he basically kills people.
He does kill people. So. But yeah, that's Smash Brothers. I think it looks cool. The direct overall, it's very Smash heavy. So if you like it, it's cool. I think some of the Smash stuff was cool. But besides that, there's not anything super major. But it's overall is okay, I think.